The desert sun blazed high over the red cliffs of Arizona, casting long shadows over the canyon where whispers of legend still rode on the wind. They called her Taya, the giant Apache woman, standing nearly 7 feet tall, with arms carved like stone and eyes that carried the weight of generations. Taya was known across the territories as the fiercest warrior west of the Rio Grande. Men had come from distant lands to test her strength, each one leaving with broken pride and battered bones. She wasn't cruel. She was simply unbeatable. "No man is strong enough for me," she would say, her deep voice echoing through the canyons like a challenge to the world. And no man ever was, until the day a lone cowboy rode into her desert. His name was Eli Brooks, a wanderer from Texas with more grit than gold. His horse was tired, his face lined with dust and scars, and his heart carried the quiet weight of someone who'd seen too many sunsets alone. He wasn't looking for trouble. He was looking for redemption. But trouble has a way of finding men who ride with ghosts. The first time he saw her, she was dragging the carcass of a wild bull back to her camp, the muscles in her back moving like thunderclouds under her skin. Eli stopped dead in his tracks. He'd heard the stories, but stories never did justice to the truth. "Ma'am," he called out, tipping his hat. "You need a hand with that?" She turned slowly, her shadow swallowing him whole. "Do I look like I need help?" she asked, her tone half amusement, half warning. Eli grinned beneath the brim of his hat. "No, ma'am. But it'd be rude not to offer." That small spark of humor was enough to earn her curiosity. Few men dared talk to her like an equal. Most trembled, some ran, and the rest, well, they didn't stay standing long. But this one had no fear in his eyes. He followed her back to her camp, and as the days passed, he learned her story. She had grown up in the highlands, raised by warriors, taught to fight before she could walk. Her tribe was scattered now, some gone, some lost to time, and she guarded what remained of her people's land alone. Men had come to claim it, to challenge her, to prove something to themselves, but none could match her strength or her will. She had become both legend and ghost, feared and lonely all the same. Eli didn't try to fight her. He worked beside her, fixing fences, tending horses, and sharing stories by the fire. And though she said little, she watched him. He was different. He didn't measure strength in muscle, but in silence, patience, and heart. When a storm rolled over the canyon one night, tearing through her camp and breaking her shelter, it was Eli who stood by her side, helping rebuild without a word. "You don't fear me?" she asked finally as rain washed down her arms. He met her gaze. "Fear's for men who ain't seen real strength. You ain't scary, Taya. You're beautiful."